Install Bros. Uh, Back in all the mods. Currently, right now, we're actually setting up our server for tonight. We will be streaming tonight. I'm just setting this up, and again, was going to go for that chimchar. If you've been following the series, you may notice this looks similar. Again, tonight our world is actually going to be the same world, but it's in version 1, and you can see there's a little bit of difference from when we started. And even if you saw in the last couple of episodes, you would see that this was not here. Um, so we got an ATM spot. Oh, and it's even got a little waypoint. So I'm not going to use that. But not only that, Chosen Architect's Tower is also right here. So, um, so it's going to be exciting to kind of see some of the changes as we've been playing in this world and what's actually going to happen. Um, let's go set up the world spawn though where we want. I think it was like I think this is going to be around the spot. I'll let it load in. I mean, it's not looking like it's not the spot so far. That was not here before. Let's get a nature's compass. Looks like our closest beach is this way, so we'll see how close I am. If nothing else, again, we're in this world in our solo playthrough, so I can just go find out. Oh yeah, there's some terracotta. The beach is this way. Again, that big tower thing just is not, I don't think is spawned in our solo world. Oh yeah, this is the spot. This is where we've been going back and forth a bit when we were trying to find our Pichu, which means here's our red tower, and then there should be a village close by with some lava. Yeah. All right. So that took no time at all. This is where we caught Lapras. So I kind of want you to set world spawn. Let's not deal with night right now. Let's try and find it. I know there was a spot. It might have even just been that little area. Hmm. Yeah, there are a lot of lava spots around here. It's cool. Oh, even Chosen's tower is nearby. Is this a berry house or another store? I do find it interesting. We haven't found a single berry hut. We found several of those store-like places in this world, but not one berry hut. Oh yes, this is our big beach here. It's part of this. So I think what we're gonna do is set world spawn. I don't think that there's anything in here. Yeah, so sitting in here could just be a... No, we won't do that. We can make it just a spot nearby to discover. Like this little beach island. And there is world spawn. We're going to turn off the daylight cycle for now, so it's not so crazy when they get in. Yeah, maybe that's too much. Yeah, we'll go there. Alright, so now we have this set up for tonight, which will be exciting. Let's get rid of this. Put me back into the proper mode. And we will have a good time with that. Alright, well that is going. Now that that is going, I thought it would take me a bit longer to set it up. And that we would be doing this while I'd be working on the computer. We're just kind of waiting for Chimchar to show up. But now we're gonna go to our solo playthrough, see if we can catch a Chimchar real quick. I mean, any of the forms really, because now that we have a Ditto, breeding isn't a big deal. So we'll be playing tonight at 9 o'clock with Archivist, Norville, Jamonkey, and Nerdy Cat. And possibly Frederick, which we haven't played with in quite some time, and Cute Cucumber. But most likely just uh, the other guys. Alright. Don't worry about the blankness, guys. I am just um, setting it for tonight so Archivist and I can both stream. No. Okay, there's that. And I know there was a way to. Uh-huh. Go like this. Oh, no, that's not what I want, for sure. There we go. That's definitely a little weird. Very split screen feeling. But it might work. Oops, keep hitting caps lock and not shift. Okay, so I mean it does look weird, but with a second screen it might work. We'll have to see. Okay. Let's grab our base here. Our base in our backpack like we should. Alright, so now we got the inability to get down the stairs. This tower over, or not this tower, but this area over here are Stony Peaks. I think this is actually volcanic peaks. And before we place anything down, let's make sure we can even get them here. Actually, it doesn't look like we can. Oops. Killed the Mons. Sure. Okay. So we could spawn dragons up here. So apparently this is not one of the places for us to get chimchar. Well, I am glad that we found that out before we start putting stuff down. But also, real quick, I do love Torkoal. And Cubo. Awesome. But you stick with me. We use Primp up for this. We're going to put these guys back. Alright, I guess. I do. I wonder if I should add a filter to this. I've never added a filter, so I'm not sure how they work. Soft silver is only if the target's an undead creature. Yeah, we still use this to help us catching Mons, so probably not a good idea. Let's get our compass back out. And look for Stony Peaks. Oh, really? Oh, sure. Okay. I mean, again, there are mods here that I want, but this thing Savannah Slopes. How big is this Stony Peak biome? Alright. Now, I don't suppose it's because it's night right now that we can't find them. I don't think we have this one. Where's our Poke Finder? Anti-conditions, build structures, and all those things. I mean, again, could have just been real disappointed with all three Pokestacks being used. That's a good one. As you can see on the side here, things are kind of changed, so you can kind of hover over who's what. Shows all the Dynamax stuff. Nice. Um, must you, or could you not? Alright, I guess we're going to have to Google this one. Looks like we could head to the Nether. Or mountain. My man. No thank you. Oh, look, an Arbok. Quick balls are the best. Okay. I wonder if this just wasn't high enough? Because now Stony Peaks are fine. Yeah. Ultra rare. He hasn't shown up on our Poke Radar yet. Wait, another tower. These are cool mountains too. This is one sad thing about how we're going to start the world here tonight. Several of these towers I found near where we're spawning, and none of them have had special stuff. But these mountains, super cool. I mean, I would totally use that tower as a base with the snow and everything. I want a meteor. A meteor? Hey, you know what? That actually is a point. I don't know if we've run into a single meteor. We might have to try and charge a compass and find out. But now is not the time for that. Maybe. Although we have A to, well, I mean, we have it in here. Okay, let's make sure. Yeah, let's go up, up, up. Let's actually see if we can spawn in this spot. Yeah, there's actually less that we can spawn here. So I think this might be a good spot to do it. Oh, what in the world? I mean, that's quite the chest. Put all that in there. Seven spawnings in total? That's crazy. Anyways. Alright. I think before we actually do this, now I'm a little curious about the meteorite. Whoops. Just do a little hand crank here. Our meteorite compass. It's gonna go that way. Okay. Now, I don't think that this shows how far or anything. And unfortunately, I don't think we have. I still haven't gotten like a ton of warp scrolls. Nor have we gotten the blink spell. You tell me there's a meteorite right here. Oh, dang. Did they change how meteorites spawn? Okay. At least it's in here. That's really all I needed to know. I don't have the ability to... Wait, do I not have the ability to actually? Flawed. We're actually going to do... Take all this with us. That's so funny that there was one right there. I've never seen them that small or that hidden before, so there must have been some generation change. I don't think I need to deal with this, but we do need our jar real quick. Put the series cube in there. We keep our obsidian. We want a drawer. Possibly even a compacting drawer. For now, we're going to put it here. Lock and link. Okay. One thing you can do, since we use ours for this already, is we can come to our super wall. And put these here. And these guys will end up converting it and then also storing it. Again, I don't know how long it's going to take. But it will happen at some point. And then since that's linked, if we hmm, did I actually break all of it now? Well, that's unfortunate. Let's do this. We're just going to throw those there, and then we're going to say void. And a copper upgrade. There. Now we should have plenty of Certus, and that can be growing while we beat this. We'll leave our jar here for now. Somehow I never have a bed.
Daddy,
What?
Daddy, I said, I very like how I very want to play tower today.
I know. Alright, it looks like we are going to end it today. We'll leave it here. We'll try and get Chimchar next time.
Who's
Again,
Chimchar?
and we will be playing tonight with everyone. So, thank y'all. Have a good day.